I'm Josh, a co-founder of Woodland Mills, and this is our full-length product video of the TFG55 PTO driven wood chipper. In these product videos, we like to look at tractor compatibility and required horsepower. Then we'll go into an in-depth product walk-around, showing you all the features that make this chipper unique. From there, we'll look at the assembly process, we'll look at the crate sizes, dimensions, and weights, and then we'll end by looking at the shipping process and how this chipper gets shipped out. For compatibility, the TFG55 was designed for subcompact and compact tractors from 12 right up to 30 horsepower. Because of its 350-pound product weight, confirming that your tractor's 3-point hitch arms will lift it will ensure that you can move it around on your property. For the tractor connection, we use a Category 1 3-point hitch. Because of the size of the chipper and the category tractors it's designed for, we've started the lower pins nice and low, and you'll see how that helps us lift the chipper up high when it's behind the tractor. We include a trimmable in length PTO shaft that's shear pin protected, and it also has safety chains to keep the outer sheath stationary while in use. The process for trimming this PTO shaft is covered in the manual, and that's going to allow you to match this chipper to your tractor once you've got them connected. In underneath the guard here, you'll see a 6-spline connector where the PTO shaft will connect. Now this is part of the larger 2-inch diameter main shaft that drives the primary flywheel of the wood chipper. Once connected, we'll be taking the tractor's horsepower and torque directly to the chipper's main drive shaft. In below, you'll see a combination of cast iron pulleys and belts. And this is what allows us to take the 540 RPM output of your tractor and speed it up to drive the secondary flywheel of our twin flywheel technology. Next, I want to talk about the two functions of a wood chipper. The first is making the wood chips, and the second is throwing those wood chips and creating an airflow. Traditionally in wood chippers, the paddles that throw the wood chips and generate the airflow are welded directly to the back of the primary cutting flywheel. With our patented twin flywheel technology, we've decoupled the two functions. The first flywheel is our primary flywheel that holds the cutting blades, and that's spinning at the 540 RPMs of your tractor's output. And we do this to preserve the tractor's torque and horsepower and bring it directly to those cutting edges. The secondary flywheel is then sped up with a series of belts and pulleys to bring it up to an ideal speed for throwing the wood chips and then creating the airflow to get that lightweight and leafy material out of the wood chipper. The primary flywheel is made out of 3/4 inch thick steel, and it's 13.5 inches in diameter. It's been CNC machined with its pockets and slots to allow the wood chips through, and then it's also dynamically balanced to ensure the wood chipper runs smooth. The flywheel is holding 3 blades. These blades are reversible as well as sharpenable. So when the leading edge dulls, you can first reverse them to get a secondary cutting edge, and then further to that, you can get them sharpened and reinstall. We have a locking pin that inserts into holes in the flywheel to lock it in place while you're changing blades or servicing the chipper. As I close and lock the clamshell, I now want to talk about our discharge chute, which is 360 degrees rotatable in 90-degree increments. On the end, we have a chip deflector that we can use to direct the wood chips close to the chipper, or by utilizing the high-velocity airstream, we can direct them further away. This wood chipper utilizes a 2-part infeed system, which uniquely combines a steep infeed chute angle with a 3-blade twin flywheel design, creating a steady and predictable infeed action, far superior to just gravity alone. This combination of a steep infeed angle and the 3-bladed flywheel results in a smoother, more consistent, and safer infeeding action. This system also optimizes the infeed speed rate, making the best use of your tractor's horsepower. For the gravity segment, we utilize a large infeed opening as well as optimized infeed angles. We have a 27-inch lower width and a 17-inch height of this outer infeed opening, and around it we use a solid 3/4-inch steel bar to give us strength, rigidity, but also to give us a nice round edge to help that material flow down into the wood chipper. Inside we have safety curtains, which are going to stop debris and dust from coming back at the user. And all that is presenting the material down into the flywheel where the blades can now interact. For the second part of the infeed system, I'll open up the infeed chute and rotate it out of the way. And now we'll be able to see the flywheel and the blades. And we can also see how the material is going to be presented as it comes down the chute. From here, we have a clear view of the bed plate. And the bed plate is the secondary cutting edge that the blades use to finish the cut, kind of like a pair of scissors. The bed plate is adjustable to account for blade wear as well as resharpening. And the details on how to set that up can all be found in the owner's manual, which we keep here in our manual tube. Also in the operator's manual, you're going to find details on the assembly process, as well as safe use and operation and maintenance. The wood chipper comes 90% assembled. And because of that, you can expect the assembly process to take about 2 hours to get it out of the crate and fully assembled, ready to be picked up by your tractor and fitted with the PTO shaft, ready for use. The wood chipper is shipped in an iron crate, and because of those crates' dimensions and the overall shipping weight of 450 pounds, it's going to be delivered by a transport truck with a power tailgate service to get it down to the ground for a curbside delivery where available. Now that we've shown you all the features of the TFG55 PTO driven wood chipper, it's time to get it outside and let's put this chipper to work. I like to end this video with a bit of a recap. So for the tractor, we were running the John Deere 1025R, which has about 17.5 PTO horsepower. You'll see with that amount of horsepower, we were able to chip 3-4-inch material. We put lots of lightweight and leafy stuff through the chipper, as well as heavier stuff, so you can really see the chip stream that's generated. And you can also see how that twin flywheel keeps that lightweight and leafy material stuff up in that chip stream. and keeps it coming out of the chipper. We showed you the optional chainsaw holder and tow hitch accessory, so you can bring your trailer out and then bring those wood chips back if you have a specific use for them. We showed you 2 different properties, so we could put a variety of material through the chipper. Again, we had a big hardwood forest, and then we also had some fields and fence rows. We really just wanted to show you the versatility of the TFG55 PTO driven wood chipper. I hope you've enjoyed the whole video today. For more information, please check out our website or give us a call. This has been Josh with Woodland Mills. Thanks so much for watching.